The new addition to the Star Wars Battlefront franchise is easily the best of the three. The gameplay is very smooth, and the ability to toggle between first and third person makes it very intriguing to play. DICE perfected the gameplay by adding the ability to ride in vehicles such as the speeder bike, the AT-ST, and more. These vehicles really make an impact on the flow of the games because they can definitely make or break a team's attempt at winning any of the given game modes. There aren't many game modes playable in Battlefront, but there are enough to make you want to keep playing. The game modes feel exclusive to the Star Wars universe, with modes such as Heroes vs. Villains, Hero Hunt, Walker Assault, Fighter Squadron, and Droid Run. All of these are quite fun, depending on your playstyle. But as with any DICE game, communication is extremely vital, especially in Walker Assault mode. Although the maps and game modes are amusing, the spawn systems can be extremely one-sided if either team has more communication than the other. Aside from the multiplayer modes, Rebel Assault mode seems to have caught a great deal of attention with its solo and co-op based missions that send wave after wave of Imperials at you. The waves gradually get bigger as the enemy's weapons and abilities receive upgrades, such as invisibility and jetpacks. The Rebel Assault mode didn't immediately grab my attention, however, as it feels like an attempt at giving a story mode to a game that already follows a well-known story. While Battlefront 2 took up a good portion of many gamers' childhoods, being able to fight as the famous heroes and villains from the Star Wars series was always a key element. And it almost wasn't enough playing on only Mos Eisley whenever you wanted to use General Grievous's 4 lightsabers against little evasive Yoda. Unfortunately for the new title, until a DLC update comes out, the only heroes and villains available are Han Solo, Princess Leia, and Luke Skywalker for the Rebels, and Darth Vader, Boba Fett, and Emperor Palpatine for the Imperials. These characters are still fun to play with, but much of the community is on edge for when the rumored free update will come out with more heroes and new maps. The visuals and sounds of Battlefront are truly remarkable and grasp almost all of the characteristics of the original movies. This attention to detail reaches all the way down to the blaster sounds, movement on a speeder bike, and even some very cheesy one-liners for the heroes whenever you play them. Battlefront's release, along with the new movie, Star Wars The Force Awakens, gave fans of the franchise much to talk about. For anyone who is unfamiliar with the Star Wars universe, this game gives them a huge reason to sit down and watch all 6. Overall, the game is beautiful, well made, and features great graphics, gameplay, and customization of characters. The game makes it easy to feel like you live in and are a part of a Star Wars movie. Although DICE hit the nail on the head with the gameplay, a sense of confusion resides in the game being unfocused, meaning the game only has a handful of modes that most of the community ends up playing. Modes like Droid Run and Rebel Assault get lost in the mix. That being said, any fan can easily get lost in the world of Star Wars for hours in this epic addition to the Battlefront series.